Share my screen. Luna is. Okay, Ayla, can you turn your camera off, mija? Okay, can you see my page? Can you give me a thumbs up if you see my page? Or just turn on your microphone, okay? Calvin, can you turn your camera off? David, cameras off, please. Camera off. Okay, there you go. Okay, we're ready. Page 99. Okay, we're gonna start comparing or continue comparing the groups of 5, sets of 5. Okay, for this, we're gonna count first. Remember, for comparing, we have steps to follow. First step is count. And for count, we have a strategy. So we don't forget any item to count. That strategy first is to put a dot or a line on top of each of the items. Okay, first step, we're gonna count. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 cards for this set. Now we're gonna find out what do we need to do. So these are Brandon's toys cards. How many toys cards does Brandon have? We already counted. We know it's 4. Gonna write it right here so I don't forget. Okay. His friend has a number of toy cards that is less than the number of toy cards Brandon has. So for this, the next step, we need to match with the other group. But we already know that Brandon has 4 cards. Okay, I can see it right there. I'm gonna write it right here. We know that's 4. Let's see. We know that's 4 cards. And his friend has a number that is less than this group. What do I need to do next? I said, I can use cubes. I can use my dots or circles to show his friend's cards. So I know there's 4. I'm gonna draw less than that number. So what is a number less than that? Before I do it, I'm gonna ask for suggestions. So Tomas, how many cards do you think his friend have if it's less than 4? Can you tell me?
3.
You think 3 is less than 4? Okay, let's make sure we're right, okay? I'm gonna draw cubes. Okay, I'll do cubes. 3 cubes. Can you tell me 3 is less than 4? Now that I do my 3 because I think you think it's 3, my next step is to match. We're gonna make a line from a card to my cube. Make another line from the card to the cube. Card to the cube. Did all the cards have a partner or a match? I'm gonna ask Emilio.
No.
So number 4 is greater or less than 3? Is it greater or less? 4.
Greater.
Graded. The number 4 is greater. So number 3 is less.
Yes.
Less. Good job, Emilio. Thank you for working this problem with me. So we're gonna turn the page. Let me get this up. Page 100, a big number, 100. Okay, we're gonna try another problems. So they're showing us that there are 3 cubes. Let's count them to make sure. Okay, I'm gonna use my pointer to make sure I'm count them all and they did it right. 1, 2, 3. There's my number 3. Yeah, they were right. Now, we need to model a cube train that has a number of cubes that is greater than 3. So, Calvin, if I want a number greater than 3, how many cube or train track cubes do I need to draw to make a greater number than 3? How many cubes? You want me to try 4? Okay, I'll do 4. Okay, I'm gonna do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm gonna write my number so I don't forget that I draw 4. Okay, what is my next step? How can I compare them to make sure the number 4 is greater than 3? What's my next step? I'm gonna ask. Match. Yes, match with a line. So I'm gonna make pairs. I'm gonna pair them. I'll match this. I'll match this, and I'll match this. So what? You were right, Kelvin. Because 4, the 4 cube doesn't have a pair. So you are right. Number 4 is graded. Good job. Okay, who has a microphone? You're not doing your math homework. Let's go. You're not.
I know, because
Richard, can you mute your microphone, please? Or whose microphone is on? Thanks. Okay. Number 3, we need to draw the cube train. Okay, I'm gonna ask a friend to help me with this. Okay, just give me a number smaller than 5 to draw number 3 on the train track. Any number. I'm gonna ask Maggie. Any number less than 5.
1.
1?
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be hard. I have 1. Now, to compare, can you give me another number that is, I'm gonna write that number so I don't forget. 1. Can you give me another number less than 5, but that is greater than 1?
2.
2? And don't forget our next step. Okay. Maggie says that 2 is greater than 1. What is our next step to make sure she's right? We need to match. Okay. So is it 2 greater than 1? Maggie?
Yes.
Yes, you were right, Maggie. Good job. Thank you. Okay. We are going to work on another 2 pages, okay? Turn your page. Here's more practice and work. Okay. Number 4. how many cubes are there? I'm gonna ask Desmond, how many cubes are there?
Five.
5, okay. I'm gonna write the 5, but then I have to go back and count with my dot on top to make sure you are right, okay? That's just a way to make sure we're doing it right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job, Desmond. There's 5 cubes. Now, we need a model of cubes that has a number of cubes less than 5. Leah, if I want a number less than 5, how many can I draw? How many should I draw, Leah? Less than 5.
Six.
What's the number, Mija?
Six.
I can.
4.
A number less than 5.
4.
4? Okay. I'm gonna draw 4. And remember our next step or strategy that we can use to make sure we're right. What's our next step, Leah? What do I need to do?
I don't remember the rule, but I think I know.
Okay. What do you think is our next strategy?
Check to the number.
Okay, we're gonna write the number, so I'm gonna go follow with you. There's 4 that we said is less than 5. How can we prove it? How can we just make sure?
We can make lines to the number 5 to the 4.
Okay, yeah, you're right. We need to match them and make a line from the cube of the number 5 group to the number 4. Okay, just to make sure 5 has more than 4. The 4 is less than 5. You see? Good job, Leah. That's a way to make sure we're right. There you go. 4 is less than 5. Okay, now I need somebody else to help me. Beth, I haven't heard from you. Okay, can you give me a number less than 5 to draw? Any number. What's the number, Beth?
4.
4. I'll do a 4 cube train. 4, there you go. And I'm gonna write my number because I don't wanna forget that there is 4 cubes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now, can you give me another number?
2.
Okay, you want me to draw 2? Okay. Okay. Now, I'm gonna draw my number so I don't forget.
100.
So, okay, can you mute your microphone, please? We don't want to get confused. Okay, Beth, what's my next step? Oh, first, before I forget, which of the two numbers is less? The 4 or the 2?
The 2.
2 is less. Okay, I'm gonna make my circle right here. So how can we check to make sure that that is true? What's our next step? What should we do?
Matching them up.
matching them up. We pair them. Match.
Compare.
There you go. Yes, you were right. We match them by groups. And you were right, see? These two at the end doesn't have a pair, a match. You were right. Number 2 is less. Thank you.
Teacher, when are we gonna say goodbye?
Okay, not yet. So just wait until we're done. Okay. This is page 101.
Okay.
Just be patient. Because you're going to have homework and you're going to have to do it by yourself. So after this page, I'll let you know what to do. Okay. Kendall has a set of 3 pencils. Okay, that's the first step for a word problem. We know that Kendall has a set of 3 pencils, so I'm going to write it down. He has 3 pencils, and I'm going to draw my pencils. I should make it a line. Oh no, somebody's interrupting and being rude. Who has their mic on? Remember, you need to wait until we call your name. So everybody gets the chance. I'm about dry. It's okay. I know there's 3 pencils. So her friend has a set with the same number of pencils. So if they're the same, the sets are with the same number of pencils, I'm gonna ask Ayla, how many pencils do I need to draw for her friend? Ayla.
5.
5. Is a 5 the same amount as 3? Her friend has a set with the same number of pencils. Kendall has 3 pencils. 1, 2, 3. How many do I need to draw for her friend?
3.
3. Yeah, 3. I'm just gonna make a line, okay? Because no, I'll do the pencils. These are her friend pencils. Okay. Now, our next step, just to make sure we did it right, we need to match. Draw a line. 1, another one, and another one. See, Ayla, you were right. 3 is the same number as 3. They have the same number, the same amount. Okay, thanks, Ayla. Okay, one more set. Okay, I'm gonna ask Christian. Give me a number less than 5. Christian, are you there? Just give me a number. Less than 5.
Need to go practice.
Okay, go ahead and go. So I'm gonna ask. Okay, Desmond, can you mute your microphone, mijo?
3.
3. Okay, Christian, I'm gonna do 3. This is 1, 2, 3. See, I'm making sure I have 3. So, Christian, can you give me a number that is greater than 3? Greater
4.
than 3. 4? Okay, I'm gonna draw 4, and then we need to compare just to make sure you're right. The 4 is greater or bigger than 3. Okay? Remember, this is my strategy. 1, 2, 3. Good job, Christian. You were right. 4 is bigger or greater than 3. Thank you. Can you mute your microphone? Now, this is the time for you to work by yourselves. Gonna clear this up so I can show you what your homework is gonna be. Okay, this is gonna be work for yourself. This is your homework, page 103. Okay, you're gonna have to read, or an adult can read you the directions that are under here. And that's your homework. This is your page, and 103 and 104. That is your homework. You're working by yourselves. Okay? I'm gonna stop sharing my screen.